Hey Flosstube, it's Amber with the Digi Stitchery, and this is Flosstube number 7. We have so much to talk about this Flosstube, so buckle in. We are going to talk about some fabric features, Christmas in July, what I have been doing and have I been keeping up with it, county fair, just what I did. We're going to do a retreat recap. I've got some finishes, some whips. We're also going to go over the giveaway winners from Flosstube number 6, and we're going to do a new giveaway. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so welcome to Flosstube number 7. It's been like 3 weeks. The last time we were together, Autumn series had just gone live, and I just want to thank all of you. The response has been overwhelming. You guys love it, and thank you so much. I'm excited about it, and I'm glad you are too. I'm seeing a lot of different colors being that you guys are getting that are being sold, so very, very cool. But just a quick life update. Let's see, Corbin got back from her grandparents. They drove her up here over 4th of July weekend, and so she's back. We've got activities now. She's actually at swim camp. She's never done it before, so this should be interesting this week, whether she likes it or not. She started her archery lessons again once a week, and she has archery camp next week, so it is busy, and then school registration. So since she's becoming a middle schooler, I get to go with her and like walk her schedule in a couple of weeks, so I'm really excited about that. I don't think she is, but I am. I don't really care if she is, but I'm super excited to do it. Let's see, what else? Yeah, it's just been crazy. It's just been a weird summer. It seems like with our kitchen remodel, you can see our new countertops there. That's all we've done, and the new sink. That's all we've gotten to because it's been just crazy. Let's see, it seems like everything in the house has decided to fall apart. Our washing machine broke over 4th of July. So we got a brand new one, a Speed Queen. That is awesome, by the way. If you don't have a Speed Queen, it's just simple buttons, nothing crazy, nothing electronic crazy. It's a good one to get. So had to get a new washing machine. Let's see. Oh, the oven decided to burn a hole in itself when Corbin and I were baking a cake. So may have to buy a new oven. Keith has tried to fix it, but we'll see. Let's see. My husband's truck, the air conditioning went out, and the vent went out. So he was able to fix the vent, but the AC, no bueno. So, and then, there was one night in the middle of the night, smoke alarms kept going off. We changed all the batteries. It was just a mess. And then, let's see. Oh, my Keurig broke this morning. So, I am going to be so glad when August gets here, because hopefully that's a month of, all the appliances in our house stay working. So yeah, so that's just a quick life update, and we'll talk more as we go. But all right, so moving on to fabric features, I've pulled 2 from our basic collection and 1 from Summer Fruit. I've been noticing a lot of Halloween stitching is starting, and I thought I'd pick some additional colors that you guys could think about using. We already have the Spooky series, which has a lot of color choices, but here are a few that I thought would add to the collection as well. So from the Summer Fruit series, we have Key Lime, And this is a it's a muted green. It's a different kind of green. It's got more of a blue tint to it rather than a yellow green. It is just, I think it'd be great as a great like lighter green background for your Halloween stitching. So just an option. And then this does come in Opalescent. My Fresh Lemonade by Primrose was actually, right there, was stitched in the Key Lime Opalescent. So just another option. Okay, and then from the Basics collection, I thought this would be an awesome addition for Halloween, and this would look great next to, if you had a piece in Mixed Potion, which is the purple and orange. If you had something next to it that was in Lovely Lavender. This is another awesome, it's great for spring, great for Halloween, I think. And this also comes in an Opalescent too. So Lovely Lavender, blacks, oranges, your super bright greens like frog legs is gonna pop on this. And then last is Orange Crush. So this is, again, is in our Basics collection, and it's got really cool modeling. It's just kind of like spotty almost. Sorry, it's not focusing in, but it's a light enough orange to where it's gonna give you the color, but you could still put like a darker or even a brighter orange, really any orange. I would stay away from your light oranges on this one, but like embers would be awesome on this. Pumpkin carving from Color and Cotton. Any of your deeper Lobster Claw, Classic Colorworks would look great on this. Any of your deeper, brighter oranges would look great. And then blacks and purples and greens, browns would look good on this too. And this would be a great fall fabric to stitch on as well. So Orange Crush. This is not available in Opalescent like the other two are, but still you can put a ton of fun stitches on this guy. So that's it for fabric features. So let's talk about, we have so much to cover. Let me look at my list here. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the retreat I attended. And the retreat was the Annabella's Summer 2023 pop-up retreat. And I gotta tell you, it was so much fun. I don't have any in-person retreat experience. The only other retreat I've attended is virtually, and it was the Jingle Ball last December. So I don't really have anything to compare it to as far as in-person, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. And yeah, it was just so much fun. She sent a swag bag full of, it came with 4 patterns, a little kit, just some cute things with it, a little bracelet, a little horn to blow. During the retreat, if you finished a project while you were attending the retreat, so I thought that was awesome. I have the swag bag contents downstairs, but I did pull the one I lost my mind on when I opened the swag bag. So the main designer for the retreat was Liz Matthews, and awesome. She created a pattern for this retreat. Super cute and very versatile, because she was encouraging everybody to do what they wanted to do with it, which I love. Mix your colors, match your colors, do whatever you want, or follow her instructions. Like, I love that, because I love to go rogue, and I love it when designers say that, because that makes me feel better in what I'm doing. Not that I need, the okay, but I like that encouragement. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, so one of the other there were surprise designers, and this came in the swag bag. Erin Elizabeth. You know how I've been talking about those tier tray designs? Well, she created one for the retreat. It's watermelon tier. And let me tell you, I about screamed, peed my pants when I opened the swag bag and saw this. I dropped everything, went to my little tier tray with all my fabric samples on it and just started pulling. And I've got a whip to show you. I'll show you during that part, but love this. So during the retreat, so we got the swag bag and we couldn't open it until like the welcome portion of the retreat in the morning. So we did that. That was amazing. And then we went to we could go to different like booths to sit and chat and stitch with everybody. So what's really cool is there were I want to say 15 or 16 different booths you could go into, which was great. Different variety. You could go in and out of the booths to see which one worked best for you. So for me, I am really quiet. I am not a great conversation starter, but I love to contribute and talk that way. I'm not like a in your face. So I found a group. It was medium sized. It was booth number 3. So if any booth number 3 people are watching, hello. I enjoyed stitching with you so much. It was so much fun. There was a lot of conversing. A lot of people were asking questions, giving answers. It was just so much fun to see also what everybody was stitching. And I know you get that experience in the in-person retreat, but just to have it on video too was really cool. I just really enjoyed that, just talking to people and listening, mainly listening to people who are interested in the same thing I am. That's why we watch Flosstube, right? But to hear it live, real time, and be able to talk back to people was fun. So, because I can talk to Ernest all day about cross stitch, but he doesn't respond. So, and Corbin just walks away. So, but no, moving on, with the retreat, we had some other surprise designers give patterns, and I'm just gonna name them off. I printed them out. I'll show them to you. I'll show you just the covers. But I'm gonna butcher this name, but it's the cutest pattern, and they're all like summer themed. That's not focusing. Puntini. I don't know. It's so cute. It's called Sweet Summertime with the cherries. What are we doing? With cherries there. And then the next one is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's from Samplers and Primitives. And it's called The Bee Quaker. And the colors are amazing in this. And then these little hexy hive things are satin stitches. So very, very cool. I cannot wait. I've got a plan for this probably like in the spring, like next spring. So this is so pretty. And then Cherry Hill Stitchery sent a super cute strawberry circle. I think that's what it's called. Oh, Berries in the Round. It's called Berries in the Round. I hope you can't see that pattern. Very cute. Super cute. Oh, it's got ladybugs in it too. I didn't even notice that. Cute. And then Country and Primitive cross stitch designs. Summer pattern, so pretty. These colors are gorgeous. These pinks and the greens, just great. And then almost there. Pinker in Pumpkin Quilting. And what's this called? Strawberry Salt Box. So cute. And then the last but not least, this other guest designer, she got on and talked to us along with Erin and Elizabeth. It was so cool. Shannon Christine designed summertime fun for the retreat. So awesome patterns. It was so much fun. So like I said, Shannon Christine, Erin Elizabeth, they each had their time on the during the conference or during the retreat for everybody to ask questions, for them to talk about just themselves, their stitching, their process, all sorts of stuff. Liz Matthews joined us and spoke, and that was so much fun. Just getting to see these people real time, talk to them, ask questions. It was so much fun. And then like the added cherry on top, if this all wasn't enough, which I mean, it's a ton. They would go visit. So like Liz Matthews would come in your little booth and talk to everybody and see if anybody had any questions or just whatever, wanted to chat, wanted to see what everybody was stitching. Erin Elizabeth came on. She came in our booth. I totally fangirled out. Probably made just a complete fool of myself because I wanted to show her that I was stitching her design, not the watermelon tear. It was a Christmas, a type of Christmas that I've been working on all month. And I think I screamed into the camera, I love this. And then I blanked out. So I totally made a fool of myself, but I don't care because she loved it and I'm happy about it. But totally made a fool of myself because I just blanked because I was just so excited. I was just like, what? This is amazing. So we got to like stitch and meet and greet and do all this stuff. And then we had the chance to participate in a smalls exchange, which when that was first mentioned, I was like, how are they going to do that? Like virtually, like how is this even possible, right? So what we did was in our little Facebook group, we paired up with people. We just like found partners. So I found a partner. Her name's Irene from California. Hello, Irene. And I stitched a stitchy small, and then I prepared like a gift not basket. It wasn't a basket. Yeah, just like a gift bag for her, and she did the same for me. So she sent hers, I sent her mine to hers and everything, and we couldn't open it until the smalls exchange. So I stitched last Flosstube. I showed you the Let's Talk cross stitch, like the medium design. That was for Irene, and I will show a picture at the end of the video what I ended up turning it into, the final product. I turned it into just a little mini project bag, and yeah, it was so much fun to do. But yeah, so for the smalls exchange, so we couldn't open these gifts. They're sitting there, and I'm like, how are we gonna do this? Like, how does this even work? Well, what was so cool was that she had everybody on video. We were all in the same like room, and she would say, okay, people from booth number 1, if you participated in the smalls exchange, type your name in the message thing, type your name and who your partner is, and we're gonna go in order. And everybody, you're gonna open your gift, and everybody's gonna see what you got and what you made the other person. That was so cool. Now, granted, I have no in-person retreat experience. So I don't know, do you guys get to see what everybody else is doing? Like, does everybody unwrap individually and like everybody watches, or is it like you open at your table and it's kind of a table thing? I don't know, but this was like everybody, and it was so cool because you saw finishes from people that were amazing. Some women had, this was their first time finishing anything, and what they made was awesome. It was just, the talent that was at this retreat is amazing, absolutely amazing. So let me tell you what, I'll show you what Erin made for me, and I love it. It is so cute. It is, here's the finishing piece, and it's these little raccoons. These little raccoons, do it right there, and flowers. And look at her stitching. It is beautiful. Her stitching is college level. I stitch like a preschooler. So when I opened this, I was in awe of her stitches because they are perfect. They're perfect. I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed. And her finishing is beautiful, and she made it, this is how awesome Erin is. She made it so it was magnetized, so I can switch it out and still use this as a main finishing piece. So this is awesome. I love it. And then she spoiled me. She sent, oh my gosh, counting pins, needle minders, those mascara wand, flossy pickups, scissors, all sorts of stuff. I was so spoiled. Erin, thank you so much for the Stitchy exchange. I love everything. She did send, because I emailed her and I asked her because I love this pattern. It's so cute, and I'd never seen it before. She sent me the pattern, and what it is I'll show you here. I don't want there to be a glare. It's a collaboration from Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower, and it's called Spring Forest Scrapbook, and the raccoons are from part number 2. Look at all these little animals. It's so stinking cute. So that's part 2, and then here's part 1. Sorry about the glare. So cute. And I noticed on the back, you can, with both of these patterns, you can make it into, gosh, I'm sorry, I got a new phone and I'm still trying to get used to it. You can make it into one whole piece. That is awesome. So yeah. This is great. I loved this retreat. It was so much fun. We played games. There was trivia. I mean, it was just so cool. I am totally on board for doing many more virtual retreats. I would love to do an in-person retreat, and I need to plan accordingly because it's going to take some planning for me to do to get away and stuff with Corbin's school and all that. But I want to go to an in-person retreat so bad after this retreat and the Jingle Ball. It was so, they've all been just awesome. So that is the retreat recap. All right, so now we're going to move on to the county fair and what I did. So I just, thought, since we decided not to take a family vacation this summer with everything going on. And so we, since we were home, we were going to be here for the Platte County Fair. And the fairgrounds are like 10 minutes from my house. So we are like right here. So I decided to enter 4 pieces into the fair for their competitions. And I've done it before, years before, for just quilting. But this year I entered 3 pieces for cross stitch, and I entered 1 quilt. So I'm going to show you what I entered. So first and foremost, my quilt, I entered it was the Kaleidoscope pattern by Lori Holt. It was, I made it for my daughter Corbin. It was her big girl quilt. I will show a picture of that at the end of the Flosstube because it is just too big for me to hold up. And I'm here by myself today, so, or for a little bit at least. I can't, it's just big. So, but what's awesome about it is I got 2nd place, you guys. I just entered it. Honestly, I just entered it so I could get 4 pieces entered and I could get my free pass to go to the fair. So, so this was a complete surprise. So 2nd place, totally stoked. Just can't believe it. I'm just floored. So, yeah, I'm still surprised about that. Still cannot believe I did that. So, but, okay, so moving on to cross stitch, what I entered. You have seen this guy many times. I went ahead and entered it because I just love it so much. And I ended up with 3rd place. So I am over the moon, literally, with, sorry guys, that was cheesy. Over the moon with everything, just, this is awesome. 3rd place, I cannot believe it, so cool. So this is the Howl at the Moon fabric in the Spooky series, available in 10 by 12 size only. So love it, love it, love it. The next piece I'm gonna have to grab here, sorry, was a piece you guys haven't really seen yet. This is, I believe it's called Be Jolly, but it's by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle. And I love this pattern. I loved it. I did switch up colors and I modified it a bit because I bought this piece specifically for this pattern. So there was like another seam down here. I cut that out and I moved some stuff up just so it could fit in here. But man, I love it. I love it. I love it. And I just finished it off with some fabric, backing behind it, green stars, and just added some greenery and a bow. And I think this was like a sparkly acorn ornament that I got at Hobby Lobby in like the mini tree ornaments section. And this is, the big piece is from Hobby Lobby. It's big. It's got the snow. It's got some saying or something on it that I covered up. But I ended up with 5th place for this guy. So very cool. Again, was not expecting this at all. So awesome. Awesome, awesome. And then my last piece, sorry, I am really close to you guys. My last piece I finished, which is actually a great, we can go into finishes. I finished up the crow, the Black Crow by Tiny Modernist. And here is my piece. And I love how it turned out. Just really, really cool. I stitched this on 16 count Rorschach test from our Spooky series. And I pulled my own classic Colorworks floss. I did a conversion. I backed it with some fall fabric I got at Hobby Lobby. And then this finishing piece is kind of one piece from Paisley and Polka Dots. And I will tell you, if you do purchase this, please be careful, because I thought this pumpkin was its own thing, like it was just sitting next to it. It is not. It is attached to this frame. So when I was painting and when I was taking it out of the package, I'm not really sure what happened. I lost my mind there for a second. This guy like broke, and I've glued it, I think 1,000,000 times, and it is still loose, but I just got it back from the fair yesterday. So it's gonna be loose from just manhandling. But I painted this according to the directions Paisley and Polka Dot gave. I did go a little bit rogue with paint colors, because I swear every time I buy a Paisley and Polka Dot kit, I go to the store and I cannot find the called for paint colors. So I did find the raw umber, which is this dark, but that's it. So I went rogue on the orange and the ivory below. It's kind of hard to see, but it's behind everything. But there's the leaf. I painted that guy, switched it up a little bit. See that? And then I added some, Hobby Lobby has all their fall stuff out. I'm sure you guys know that that's old news right now, right? But these things were super popular last year. I went ahead and just grabbed a pack because I was too late last year when I figured out that I needed these. So I went ahead and bought a pack already, and I love it. I painted, I sanded, and then I love adding the Tim Holtz stamps as distressing. So I really grunged this up, because to me, these pumpkins in here are super grungy as well. So I grunged this guy up, and the leaf I grunged up, and then I added more black distressing stamp around the edges, and I think it just turned out really cool. Really, really cool. So those were my fair entries, and you know, I want to do it again. If we don't go on vacation next year during the fair, I'm totally gonna enter something again. Like it was fun. It was fun to see. It was fun to see the other pieces, what everybody else was doing. It's hard work, you guys know that. And to see people put themselves out there and show off their work is amazing. They had everything from different categories, from kids to teens, adults, and they had a senior group. I mean, all ages were covered in these categories, and it was just so cool. So yeah, so that is my experience with the 2023 Platte County Fair. All right, I changed the video settings, so we're gonna see how this works. But now we're gonna move on to some finishes. And so we talked about the Black Crow. I don't really have any other like cross stitch full finishes, but I do have a sewing or quilting sewing finish. I made the Lori Holt apron from her cookbook series. This came in a panel. I'll show you the pocket there. This came in a panel, and then all you had to do, it came with a PDF of instructions, and then all you had to do was buy the Lori Holt bias, and then just follow the directions. Very easy to do. The neck was a little hard for me to do the circle, but you know, it works out. It looks awesome. I love how it turned out. This is actually my mom's, so I've got to mail it to her. It's got to go to Florida. Hasn't been there yet. But yeah, these panels are so cool, and directions super easy. So that is my sewing finish. Let's see. So along with these are painting finishes, I guess we could call it. So you all know by now that the monthly weigh-in series has started, and I saw that Paisley and Polka Dots created a finishing piece for the series. As soon as I saw it, I was like, bam, in my cart. Got it, let's go, move on, you know, can't wait to get it in. So I got it in, and I have spent July trying to figure out how I'm gonna paint these things and what I'm gonna do. So I'll show you this. I haven't totally finished like gluing all the pieces yet because I'm in the middle of stitching the September piece, and I'll show you that here in a sec. And I want to kind of mount it on the main square here before I glue it on the whole piece. But I want to show you so far, sorry, I'm trying to get it straight. I'll show you my piece. And this is really cool, but I've painted it twice and I've changed paint colors. So my original was I wanted a gray scale because I thought, okay, gray, neutral, it's gonna go with every piece. Well, I painted it and it looked great. I loved it, but I painted it wrong. I didn't read the directions correctly. So this whole, well, that's glued now, but this whole outside that was white was gray. And then this middle piece was white, and it was just a mess. So I was just like, okay, let's just restart. So while I was at Walmart doing back to school shopping, by the way, you should probably get your school supplies now. We went, and like stuff was like going really fast. So yeah, you should go just get it done. It's painful to the wallet and just your stress, but once it's over, it feels great. I don't know, I feel better after it. But what I did was, when we were at Walmart, I went through the paint section and I found this chalk paint called Tate Green. I've never seen it before, and I thought it was so cool. So it's a solid green, and I thought it'd, go really well. It's very neutral. And it's not super bright. So I think it's gonna go with every season, hopefully. We'll see. If not, you know what, whatever, it's okay. It still looks really cute. So that piece is gonna go on there, and then finishing, stitching, and then stuff's gonna go up here. So there's gonna be like a ledge that goes up here. But you're probably wondering, Amber, why are there white specks over this entire thing? What did you do? Well, I screwed up. I was trying to, instead of, taking the time to put 2 different pieces of cardboard boxes on the grass, I just thought, let's just slap it all together and it'll be fine. So I needed to fix one little thing on one little white piece. I can't even remember what it was. And I got like a couple of drips on this part here. And I go, oh my gosh, what did I do? And then I got to looking at it and I was like, it looks really cool. So I'm just gonna do it to everything else. So then I had to figure out how I made the mistake in the first place. And then I had to do it consistently through it. So I just did like little drips everywhere on all of this green. I think it turned out really cool. I'm really surprised. So it looks like the camping mugs, those coffee mugs. I don't know. It's got to be called, the painting style's got to be called something. I just don't know what it is. But I love it. It turned out so cool. So yeah, that's the painting technique. But there's also gonna be like a ledge that comes up here, and you can put your month. So like September is gonna go up here on this little block thing. But then Paisley and Polka Dot added some little wood figurines that fit on top here. So more wood pieces to buy, but they're super cute. So let me show you those. So for, what are we doing? September, it's first. It's a pumpkin. And yeah, I grunged it up and I just painted. I had to go rogue on the colors. So I painted it and then I spray everything with a matte finish to keep it nice. And it comes with these little stands. Yeah, that's my boo-boo. I probably should have painted it all, but whatever. So that's the September pumpkin. And then what do we got next? We have October, so that's gonna be Halloween. So a jack-o'-lantern, super cute. I just love it. It's so cool. And then we have November, and I'm always like curious what Priscilla's gonna do for November, because wasn't it she's not into Thanksgiving or turkeys or whatever? I don't remember what it is. So November for her is always interesting. I love I'm looking at my crate series I have on the wall here, and the November one is so pretty. That reminds me of it. The leaves, oh, I love all the leaves like that one she did. Beautiful. So here's for November. So if that gives us a clue, it's acorns. Really cute. I grunged it up with those Tim Holtz stamps along the acorn cap, I guess, there. And then for December, now Paisley and Polka Dot has only released 4 figures, wood pieces. So I'm assuming she'll, like, when we get closer, she'll release January, February, March, April, and then another series will be the last 4 months of the year. So, but here's December, and it's a Christmas tree, and it's so cute. And I distressed it. I'm gonna tell you guys, painting is not my thing. I enjoy, like, if somebody says, Amber, go paint this room. Like, I find that the most relaxing thing, like painting a full room, cutting in, doing all of that. Painting little pieces, not really my thing, but it turned out really cute, so I'm happy about it. I just, yeah, it's not my thing, but I'll do it because it looks cute in the end. And really, who's gonna notice? Nobody. And if they do, you know what? So what? It doesn't matter. I don't care. So this is the Christmas tree. So all these pieces, and let me tell you, Paisley and Polka Dot, all reasonably priced pieces, along with Chantel 141. Totally love the pricing, the pieces, everything is easy to put together and paint. Because everything's in layers. You just stack the layers on and you glue. And yeah, I highly recommend. I mean, whatever, there's tons of companies out there that do these little wood pieces. So just, yeah, try it out if you're wanting to. Like, it's not gonna hurt anything to just try out one little thing. So I recommend it. So, all right, so that is as far as like finished pieces. I do have one stitchy finish, and that's gonna bring us into our whips section and Christmas in July. So my one finish for this month is Flamingle Bells by Hands On Design. Very cute. I love it. I ended up stitching this on 16 count Opalescent Oyster. And I love how it turned out. The back stitching really makes this. The little flamingo legs, the branches, just super cute. And I chose my own colors. I did a mix of Cosmo and DMC. I'll put those down below. So moving on to Christmas in July. Have I stuck with it? Did I see squirrels like I usually do? Yes, I see lots of squirrels, and I did follow them. But I have gotten a lot of Christmas stitching done. So if I end up with just the Flamingo Bell as my finish, I'd say that's pretty good for what I've been doing this month. So my big stitch for the month, has been A Type of Christmas from Erin Elizabeth. And oh, you guys, this is just, I knew this was gonna, I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a challenge, it's gonna be hard, you know, lots of colors. Honestly, once I've gotten into it, it's been, first off, very fun and easy. And I love the color changes because when you step back, when your eyes like focus and they're not like crossed with all the stitching, it's beautiful. You have to have those color changes in there to see the depth and the difference in each object. So it's very, very pretty. So A Type of Christmas is actually part of a sew-along that Como Stitches is doing. So this is in my Como Stitches bag, my 4th of July bag, since it's July. And I love her bag. Like, this is like the first bag I've bought ever, and I love it. I really like it a lot. So here is how far I've gotten in 24 days. So I'd say pretty good, pretty good. I am stitching this on 16 count Sage, and Sage is in our autumn series, and I love it. I love Sage. It's a great neutral. All of my colors are working. I have yet to find a color that doesn't look good. Yeah, I am thrilled with this. It's been so much fun. I just love it. So I have no idea how I'm gonna finish it yet, but I'm gonna try to get as far as I can to the end of July. I have till the 31st to, you know, get it done. I don't think it will be, but I just love it. It's turned out really, really cool. So that is one piece I've been working on. The next is Shannon Christine's, oops, I want to show you my pattern here. Candy canes. And I've gotten pretty far on this actually. I love it. It's turning out really pretty. I am stitching this on, 16 count farmhouse wood in our basic series. And the colors are looking fantastic. I did a classic Colorworks conversion. You can see my colors below. Yeah, I'm loving it. Everything's popping. It looks good. This though, this border, it looks so cool. And I am so like trying to like count my stitches and be precise and do the right thing. So it's taken a bit of time, but it looks really, really cool. So that's that one. And then my next one is Hands-On Design, Wally the Walrus with the Polar Plunge series. And I started him, oops, get my needle out here. I started him and I'm over halfway done. I just need to finish up these trees here and do the back stitching. Really, I think that's it. Yeah, it is. And I'm stitching this on 16 count Caribbean Waterfall in the basic series. So very cool. I love it. And I'm using the called for colors on that. No rogue here. So put that up. And then my last piece for Christmas in July, I just started it. So there's not much, but it looks, I'm very happy with it so far. It is Holly Jolly Tree Company by Hands-On Design. And I am stitching this on 14 count winter green. And I just started the lettering there of company. So not much, but I really like this color so far. So hopefully there'll be a little bit more stitching put in on this. So All right, so now let's get to these squirrels I saw. Since I switched it up a bit, apparently I cannot stay focused on just Christmas. I had to move on, or not move on, I just had to add other things in. So here is the Retreat Watermelon Tier, my progress so far on that, the Retreat pattern that Erin Elizabeth did. You guys, it's so cute. Look at these colors. I'm using the called for colors, and I'm stitching this on 16 count flint. So this is our darkest gray in the basic series, but look, the white pops, the black pops, that pink is gorgeous. So I cannot wait to get more color in this. I have no idea how I'm gonna finish this, but I'm just, can't wait. It's just so cute. So very cute, very cool. And I've got it in my peony, I believe, mesh bag. Let's see. Next, I have the monthly weigh-in. I got the September monthly weigh-in. I'm part of the club for Fat Quarter Shop. And I got it in the mail, and I had to start it immediately because I was working on painting all these pieces, and I just couldn't help myself. So what did I do? I ran over to my samples, which every sample I pull, I have to put in my mind, like, Amber, you have to reprint that so you have it. Haven't done it yet. I just need to start making a list because I'm gonna have to spend quite a while just reprinting the stuff I pulled for myself. So I've got to do this. I've got to stop doing it. I've got to like plan. But so let me get this out here. This is in a, oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Take that out. This is in a bag that I made. My first bag with vinyl. It's Tula Pink fabric, I think from the Little Beasts series, Small Beasts. This is the bees and the bears. I just love it. And then I did, this is from Tula's, one of her older series. I had a fat quarter of it and I used it as the accent color and then threw in an Aqua by Annie zipper. Word to the wise, when you have vinyl bags and you're on a car trip, don't go out to eat. Say Lion's Den, don't go in Lion's Den. That's what I did. Eat lunch and then come back and find it sitting where the sun hit it, and then it got hot and it like shrinks up a little bit. Don't do that. Don't do what I did because it's okay. I can still use it, but you can tell it's like shrunk up a little bit. But no, I love using this bag every time I'm on a road trip because I just shove the pattern in here so I can see it. And then I just set this on my lap so I can see the pattern and it's not like sliding everywhere. Also my scissors I keep in there so I can just grab them really quick. So you probably just want to see the pattern. So I'm going to show that to you, or not the pattern. You guys can't see the pattern. What am I saying? See, I haven't done this in a while and I don't know what I'm doing. So want to see my progress. So here is what I have so far. Not a lot, but I can tell you this bad boy, this pumpkin here, good Lord. It took forever, but it looks really cute. Let's see. I am stitching this on 14 count copper penny. And I don't think I've shared this one with you guys. I love this color. It reminds me what I named it, a copper penny. It's got kind of a, it's not brown. Like it's brown, but it's not. It's got that coppery tinge to it. Kind of a orangey, but not really orangey. So I love it. It's great. I'm happy with it. So far, all my colors are looking really good. I am planning on, for the monthly weigh-in, stitching each one in a different color of fabric, just pulling from what the Digi Stitchery has, just to show you guys some other options. Also, I just want to shake things up a bit, not do the same color. So, but, so yeah, so that's the monthly weigh-in. And my last one, since my daughter started back up with archery lessons once a week, it's like a 45-minute drive out. So I usually just sit in the car and wait for the hour, and then, you know, we drive back. And when I stitch in the car, I can really only stitch on 14 count because it's just easy. It's just easier for me. I set up my little Flosstube on my phone. I've got that, and I've got the sound up in on my speakers. So I'm good in the car for like a long time. Get me a drink, I'm good. But I did pull, and I started working on my Halloween with the Gnomes by Jardin Prive. I am stitching this on Taupe in the Autumn series. You can find that in the Autumn series, and still love the color. It's on 14 count, and from last Flosstube, I told you guys I made a rookie mistake, and it's really apparent now. I've just started squeezing things together since everything's gonna be really short. But so far, everything's looking good. I'm loving, if you can see that, the purple on there. It is Mold Berries by Classic Colorworks. Love it. I did panic a little. My light green, I pulled and I changed to Color and Cotton Avocado, and that's out of stock right now. And I have just like a little bit left. So I have scoured the internet to try and find one, and I found one Etsy shop that had it, and I ordered it. Hopefully I get it soon, or I may just have to wait. I don't know, but so far loving it. I love the colors. It's looking really, really good. So that is it for my whips. Yeah, it's been all right. So just to wrap things up, we're gonna do our giveaways now. But before I do, I just wanted to tell you, I know like a couple floss tubes ago, I was talking about the Color and Cotton Floss Club, and I said, please, I just want to get into it. I'll give you my money. Well, 4th of July night, I don't know when they posted it. It was on 4th of July. They posted that they had openings, and I came in from us shooting fireworks out in the driveway. I came in and I was just checking Instagram, and I saw that they had spots open. So I ran to my bedroom and just logged in, joined the club. Thank goodness I was able to join the basics. I think it's the basic one. And I'm doing the 5 skein one. So I was able to join it, and I'm just so excited. I'm actually like in a thread club now, or floss club. So I have received so far the July 2023 club. So I'm going to show you what the colors are because they're so pretty. So first one is Barrel Cactus. The next one, I love this one. Mesquite. Actually, I love them all. Oh, this blue. Coastline. And then Blue Spruce, which is a great blue. It's very pretty. And then the last one is Sargasso C. Very pretty. It's reminds me of a queen bee, but not. It's a little bit more grungy than that. So very, very pretty. Oh, in the past like through the month of July, I have been posting Floss Toss Fridays, and I think I did a couple during the middle of the week with featuring our autumn series fabric. One that I would love to point out, I want you guys to go to my Instagram, the Digi Stitchery. I did do a floss toss for Country Cottage Needleworks Beach Boardwalk. I pulled all the called for colors on that, and I put it against the autumn series taupe fabric, and it works perfect. So if you were wondering about that, go check out Instagram. I was like a few weeks ago. I think I did it in the middle of the week. Check it out. All the colors are fantastic, and I need to figure out when I'm gonna put that on my schedule. So, and then I've done one with pumpkin spice. I think I did this one. I pulled these colors against pumpkin spice, which is so pretty. I did Grandpa's overalls. Let's see, we've done, last Friday's was camo, and I pulled the Bigfoot bunch from Plum Street Samplers, and I love it. I will be stitching that. I just have to find time to kit it up, and I gotta print myself some fabric. But it's on that camo that we have in the autumn series, and I picked my own colors. And once I get that kitted up, I will list the colors. If you can't see it very well in the Floss Toss Friday image, when I talk about it here on Flosstube, I'll list those down below so you can see. But yeah, so keep looking for more Floss Toss Fridays. I may be pulling in just some other fabrics or patterns. Maybe we'll start getting into some more fall patterns. Sunflower patterns are coming. It's sunflower season now, so I have a ton of sunflowers. I need to post some more pictures on Instagram of that. So yeah, a lot going on. You'd think summer, it's gonna be nice, easy breezy. No, it's just as crazy as the school year. So, but now let's get on to the fun part. So the giveaway for Flosstube number 6 was 3 lucky winners were going to win one 14 by 16 piece of fabric of their choice. So either 14, 16, 18, 20, or 27 count Linda of any color of their choice from the autumn series. So any of those colors, you get a 14 by 16 piece of fabric. So the lucky winners are Vicky Kennedy, 9644. The next winner is Carrie Smith Creates. And then our last winner is Christina Sullivan, 2928. Congratulations. Email me, emails below. Let me know what fabric count you want, and what color, and your address. So give me all that info, and congratulations. All right, so now for this week's giveaway, we're just gonna do any 10 by 12 piece of fabric of your choice. So like any count, well, it's always any count of your choice, but any color. You want something from Spooky Series, you got it. Autumn Series, you're behind and you're doing patriotic and you want Bomb Pop or Stars, you've got it. So any color that we have in the shop right now, you get 3 lucky winners will receive a 10 by 12 of their choice. So, all right, so for the giveaway, US residents only, you gotta like the video, you gotta subscribe, and comment. Let's see, tell me, okay, if you've been stitching Christmas in July, have you stuck with it? Or just tell me what you're stitching now. Yeah, I wanna see what you guys are doing, because I, as you can see, have been moving towards a little bit of fall, still still got a little summer going on, but moving towards fall, looking towards the future. So yeah, let me know that. And also, we are close, not super close, but we're close to 500 subscribers. When we hit that 500 subscriber mark, I'm going to do a pretty big bundle giveaway. So let's get there. Tell your friends, tell everybody you know to watch the Digi Stitchery and subscribe so we can get there, so we can do a big giveaway for everyone. So that's all I've got. I have got to go pick up Corbin from swim camp. Yeah, just swim camp. I thought it was something else. It's actually the high school swim team, and they're teaching younger kids like all the stuff. So I think it's really cool because she has never done that before. So I'm very, very excited to hear what she thinks, because when I walked her in, I'll tell you guys, it was hilarious because I was trying to explain to her, like, okay, these are the high school coaches. They're not going to treat you like a baby. So be prepared. You need to listen and you need to follow directions, you know, that whole mom spiel, right? And she's like, yeah, I know. I'm in middle school now, Mom. I'm in middle school. I go, okay, I'm just telling you. And I go, hey, I'm going to walk in with you today, but you know, you've got to be able to do this the rest of the week. Okay. Like, she was just annoyed. So I get in and I register her, and the little high school girl sitting at the desk goes, okay, Corbin, grab your swim cap and go in and let's get started. And Corbin doesn't know what a swim cap is, for one. I mean, I was on the dive team in high school, but I didn't have to deal with that. I just showed up and just jumped off the diving board. So I don't know how to put a swim cap on at all. So I saw her face and it was a look of panic. And I go, oh, Corbin, when you go in, you should probably ask somebody to help you put that swim cap on. And like, she rolled her eyes, but there was still panic there. So I think that she just walked in. So I'm hoping everything went okay. I'll give you a recap if anything funny happens, but yeah, so I better go pick her up. So I will see you guys later. Have a great week, a great weekend, and I will see you next time.